Thank you for joining us for another edition of Woodcroft News. I'm Vera Von Fraus, and I'm here to cover the major and minor stories here on Woodcroft Street. In minor news, there's been some beautifying that has been done here in the Woodcroft backyard. Some petunias have been planted, and it has become somewhat of a contentious issue between mother Maro Pasekian and daughter Rachel Pasekian. And as most issues here on Woodcroft Street, it's one better left unearthed. So, let's continue on to the major news stories of the evening. An interview will be conducted by yours truly of grandfather Sooren Pasekian, and an interview conducted by Agent Pink of Charles G. Pasekian, great uncle to baby Nico. So let's not delay any further. Let's continue on to those interviews.
Right, Vera, thank you for that, and thanks to our viewers for joining us at home. We have Uncle Charlie, Charles G. Pasekian, in our hot seat today. How are you doing today, Charles?
Just a little bit, a little bit charming.
A little bit charming, as we all aspire to be. So, a few questions for you today, Charles G. We would like to know, why did you choose, remind me again your guest date for baby Nico.
I screwed up. What else there is to say? I decided to pick a date too early.
Remind me again what your due date was?
The 28th of May.
The 28th of May. So, why were you leaning towards that day? What led you to choose that day?
It's the first date that came into my feeble little head.
Okay. I like it. So you just went with your gut, as the Americans say.
Yeah. Oh, I just what nationality are you?
I'm from. Thank you for asking that. I'm from the South England.
South England. Huh?
Yep. Yes.
Are you in a cesspool or Liverpool?
In one of the pools. I don't discriminate against
cesspool.
any pools.
Do you have a cesspool of desires? Is that what it is, or what?
We could talk more off camera about that. But so I do have another question for you.
Don't make it too hard.
Sounds like I've heard one of your nieces would like to do an RV trip across the country to visit little baby Nico after he arrives. What are your thoughts on that?
It's a capital idea, but I don't know if I'm interested.
All right, okay, fair enough. Maybe more of your nieces and nephews could talk to you more
Good luck.
about that. All right. And there's been some discussion going around about this shirt that I borrowed from one of the Pasekian daughters. As you can see, has your brother,
Yeah.
Sooren, his image in that. We just wanted to get your feedback.
Did you know that's a commemorative shirt?
What do you mean by commemorative?
That's commemorative of the time your dad was on strike for Ford Motor Company. I'm kind of disappointed because my picture's not in there.
Thank you. We wanted your feedback about that. So,
Yeah.
if there was to be a new shirt made, would you prefer to have your photo included on it?
Well, that would be the righteous thing to do.
Righteous. We'll end it on that note. Thank you again for your time.
Yeah, thank you for the incrimination.
And we hope to have you back soon. Thank you all for joining us.
Yeah.
Good day.
Hi, Sooren Pasekian. Thank you for joining us.
Before we start the interview, I have a couple of things to say.
Oh, okay.
First of all, to my family and friends, Pari Amis. That's something that my grandmother taught me to say at the beginning of every month. And I'm trying to continue it on with my family and friends. So, Pari Amis, everyone.
All right, thank you, Padre Amis. You're looking well dressed for the interview today. It's a snazzy shirt you have on.
Yeah, I make teal look good.
Oh, okay. And you wear the confidence well. And the background is something we haven't seen here on this show yet either.
I don't know where that came from, but it's welcome.
So you're doing in good health. We hear you've been working out, right?
Yeah, I just finished exercising about an hour and a half ago. See these biceps?
Yes.
Look at that. See that bulge there? That's left arm. I'm right-handed.
Impressive. Impressive. So let's get on to the questions that people are wanting to hear. So you chose May 29th as your guest day. What were your thoughts on the 29th?
Well, after speaking with the mother and the expected due date, and even going back to the date of conception, that seemed to be the best call, but I failed to take into account the alien DNA factor.
Hmm. And what is this alien DNA factor you speak of?
Well, it seems back in, I think it was 1846, a maiden aunt, Hermina Kosygin, conceived and gave birth to a baby. She swore she was abducted by aliens, but no one believed her. And they said, well, if it's true you got abducted by aliens, then your baby will look like an alien. And because it was Chirkin, which is Armenian for kind of homely, everybody didn't believe that it was an alien, but it was. So that DNA has continued on in the Kosygin family since 1846, which has resulted in some oddities in the birth. One of my children had 3 nipples. One of them had 2 uteri, and other things also. But the one thing it did give was a higher intelligence to the offspring of the Kosygin family. So I guess we can be thankful for that, even though it has some drawbacks to it.
Some positive and negative.
Yeah, and that and the fact that 6 of my 7 children came 2 weeks past the due date, which I should have taken into consideration also. Only one, our youngest, came 2 weeks early. So I
see.
failed to take all that into consideration, so I kind of definitely blew it. So put an L on my forehead here.
Well, you may be out of the game, but at least you're still going to be gaining to become a grandfather again. Is that right?
Yep. Can't wait.
Looking forward to.
Can't wait to see Nico's smiling face.
Mm-hmm. So, as Lisa's father, what traits are you hoping that she adopts, or that baby Nico adopts from her? And on the flip side, are there any traits that you're hoping that bypass baby Nico?
Well, for one, I hope he inherits the coolie hair that the Kosygin family has for the most part. You know, coolie hair, you know what coolie hair is?
Explain that for our viewers that don't know.
It's curly hair, coolie hair. So I hope he has a head full of curls. And if it holds true, he'll be blonde at birth, blonde hair, which will darken into a nice chestnut brown or darker. And I hope he has 10 fingers, 10 toes, 2 arms, 2 legs, only 1 head, 2 eyes, 2 ears. You know, everything's standard. And I don't know if there's anything bad. I hope he doesn't end up with the Vartanian baldness in the family. From my mother's side, there's a baldness factor from the Vartanian family, which unfortunately I think both of my sons inherited. See, this hair, this is the Kosygin hair here. almost 71, got a full head of hair. That's
Very
the,
fortunate.
yeah, that's what I hope he ends up with too.
Now, there's been a topic. I was sent in an image, and I was asked for you to identify what this image is. I'm going to show this to you now. So we have here this image that was sent to me. So it appears that there's a round side and then there's a flat side. Could you tell me what this is?
I have no clue.
Maybe there must have been. Does this help at all? This might have been part of it as well. No? Unsure? There's a flat side and a rounded edge here.
It looks like an igloo, but I don't know what it is.
Okay. All right. That'll be left a mystery to us then. All right.
Do you have an idea of what it is?
I was informed that it might have been played in a game of Cranium of some sort, and that this was an image that was used in Cranium.
Oh,
Maybe something you've drawn in the past.
I can't remember.
Maybe a tire here.
A
And then
flat
there's the flat side. Sorry. Sorry. Back to the main news story though. So are there any words of wisdom or just any words at all that you'd like to share with Lisa or baby Nico or Bishara?
Words of wisdom. Let's see. Yes. Always love each other, strengthen each other, keep your family ties strong, keep your family close, keep your friends close and your family closer. And always remember that God is in control. And I'd like everyone, I heard the song today and I think it fits the time of what's going on right now with all the rioting. It's by Bette Midler, and the name of the song is From a Distance. I'd like everyone to play it and listen to the words closely. I think people will appreciate it. I think it should become the theme song of what's happening right now with all the rioting and all the craziness that's happening since the death of George Floyd. Not to put a damper on a happy occasion, but I just had to get that out there.
No, we appreciate your solemnity during this time. Any blessing you want to give to baby Nico for his birth?
Mr. Nico, Frank Sinatra said he did it his way, but I think you're doing it your way. And when you decide to come out and face this world, I'll be standing behind you. And keep God first in your life and respect your mother and your father and honor your mother and father so that your days will be long.
Thank you, Mr. Pasegian.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me on your show. I appreciate it.
Of course, and we congratulate you again on becoming a grandfather yet once again, and for defying death for the umpteenth time. As they say here, you just can't quit.
Yeah, There's an old expression, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I think that's what happened with me and the COVID-19 virus. It almost killed me, but made me stronger.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and before I forget, I believe Rachel Psekin is reminding you to set your appointment for your tattoo. Will be coming soon.
Okay.
All right. Have a good night, Mr. Psekin.
You too. In Armenian, it's Kisher Pari.
Kisher Pari.
Luis Pari is the response to that.
Oh, Luis Par.
No. When you say Kisher Pari, I say Luis Pari. Good night and good morning.
Ah, I see.
That's a good Armenian lesson to leave by. Okay. Take care, everyone. Love you all. God bless all of you and keep you.
From a distance, there is harmony, and it echoes through the land. It's the voice of hope, it's the voice of peace, it's the voice of every man.
How's this?
Yeah, it's good.